Hi, my name is Amanda Radke. Welcome to Storytime. I am the author of children's book Can-Do Cowkids. This book was illustrated by Michelle Weber and produced by the Georgia Beef Board. Introducing Can-Do Cowkids. Howdy, my name is Cassidy, and this is my brother Cody. We are Can-Do Cowkids. Our family lives on a cattle farm, and today our mom and dad woke us up bright and early to go check out our cattle in the pastures. Even our baby brother gets to tag along. It's going to be so much fun. Would you like to come along with us and learn how to be Can-Do Cowkids too? You bet. So you might be wondering, what's a Can-Do Cowkid anyway? A Can-Do Cowkid never gives up, no matter what. We may be small, but Can-Do Cowkids have big dreams. With hard work and a positive attitude, we believe we can do anything. We are proud as punch to be Can-Do Cowkids, and now it's time to start your training to become one too. If you are ready for an adventure, give us a big and loud yee-haw. A big storm passed through the farm last night, so there are plenty of chores to do around here. Can-Do Cowkids are always ready to tackle tough jobs. We will show you the Can-Do Cowkid way. If you're ready, just slip on some boots and slap on a hat. Let's get to work. To kick off your Can-Do Cowkid training, Mom and Dad have a list of jobs for us to do on the farm. Farmers and ranchers are responsible for taking care of the land and the farm animals. Today we are going to help our Mom and Dad do just that. Our parents always remind us that when we grow up, we could become farmers and ranchers just like them. And we always say, of course we can. We are Can-Do Cowkids. Now, the first thing we have to do is help our parents check to make sure our cattle are safe and sound after last night's big thunderstorm. Dad says it rained cats and dogs, which I think is a funny way of saying the farm got lots of rain. Beef cattle producers must work in all types of weather, rainstorms, blizzards, and even hurricanes. It's our responsibility to keep our livestock happy and healthy, even when it's not very nice outside. Now that the storm has passed, we need to look over our cattle, fences, crops, and trees and take care of any problems that might have blown in with the storm. But first, before we do all that, let's splash in the mud puddles. Just a quick jump or two, okay, Mom and Dad? Stomp, splash, stomp. Boy, jumping in the mud was a lot of fun, wasn't it? The ride out to the pasture was beautiful, too. We are pretty lucky to get to spend the day outside on the farm, don't you think? Now let's see how the cattle are doing after the storm. Cassidy, the calves are sure looking really big, aren't they? Soon a trucker will haul the calves to town in a big rig to sell at the auction market. An auctioneer will take bids from cattle buyers, and the highest bidder will purchase the calves. These calves will get a new home with a stocker or feeder who will feed them grass, hay, and corn as they grow. Cody, when we grow up, maybe we could become truckers, auctioneers, cattle buyers, stockers, or feeders. You bet we can, Cassidy. We are Can-Do Cowkids. Hey, Cody, check out the fields over here. Look how fluffy the cotton is and how big the ears of corn are. Soon the crops will be ready to harvest. In the fall, producers gather forages to feed their cattle throughout the year. An agronomist selects seeds that will grow well in our soil, and a nutritionist plans a healthy diet for our cattle using these crops. Both agronomists and nutritionists rely on their math skills to calculate the correct number of seeds for the field and the pounds of feed for the cattle. Cassidy, how cool would it be to become an agronomist or nutritionist? Do you think we could do it? You bet we can, Cody. We are Can-Do Cowkids. Hey, Cassidy, do you hear that? The cows are sure making a ruckus. Moo! I wonder what's the matter. Let's help Mom and Dad count the mama cows and their babies. Oh no, it looks like we are missing a few calves. What should we do? What would a Can-Do Cowkid do? Look over there. I found the calves, Cody. They are in the cornfield. I bet they couldn't resist the delicious golden kernels of corn. I wonder how they got in the field, though. Well, Cassidy, our fences are strong and there's plenty of grass out here to eat. To keep the animals safe and the crops from getting trampled, our cattle need to stay in the pasture where they belong. Don't worry, Mom and Dad. We will figure out how the calves got into the cornfield. Will you help us too? This will be your first task in your Can-Do Cowkid training course. How do you think the cattle got out? Let's look for some clues. How about the gate? Did we forget to close it, Cody? No, the chain is latched and the gate is locked up tight, Cassidy. Well, that means they didn't get out through here. How else do you think they got into the cornfield? Think, think, think. Let's check the fence next. Did the wire break somewhere? I'm not sure. Cody, we better walk along the fence and check things out. Cassidy, what if the cows were trying to jump over the moon and they managed to jump over the fence instead? No, that's silly, isn't it? What else could it be? Do you have any ideas? Cody, look over there. A tree branch fell and pushed the fence down. I bet the wind knocked it down in the storm. The cattle must have walked right through the opening to get to the corn. How do we get them back in? Our parents say this is a big job and it will take teamwork to round the calves up again. Will you help us too? It may not be easy, but a bunch of Can-Do Cowkids like us can do it. Giddy up, let's go. Well, it took a few tries to gather the missing calves, but they are finally back in the pasture with their mothers and are happily munching on the green grass once again. I knew we could do it. Good work, Can-Do Cowkids. Now that the cow herd is back together again, we notice a few of the calves have runny noses. As summer fades to fall and the air gets cool and crisp, sometimes cattle can get the sniffles, just like kids do. When a calf gets sick, we call our cow doctor, a veterinarian, who helps us make the calves feel better. Plus, with regular herd checkups with our veterinarian, we keep our cattle happy and healthy all year long. Cody, I bet we could become veterinarians one day too. We absolutely can, Cassidy. We are Can-Do Cowkids. Now that we have identified the problems, let's work on the solutions. Mom is going to call our veterinarian to schedule a checkup for the calves. Dad is going to haul away the big tree branch and patch up the fence to keep the cattle safe in the pasture. Of course, we will supervise to make sure the job gets done just right. With a little teamwork, this won't be hard at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 wires strung. We are done. Hooray! Now that the fence is fixed, Dad points to the grass. It's still dewy from the rain. He tells us to look a little bit closer. What do you see, Cassidy? I see different types of grasses and pretty wildflowers too. Dad says to part the grass and look below. What's down there? There's so much life in the grass, Cody. Our pastures are home to earthworms, bees, ants, butterflies, and tiny bugs. Mice, rabbits, deer, and foxes live here too. Mom says that's a great sign of a healthy landscape. Cattle grazing promotes new grass to grow, which helps both wildlife and livestock thrive. Wow, cows are amazing. With the help of conservationists, farmers manage their pastures and fields to promote healthy soil to grow food for us to eat. Thanks to research from agricultural scientists, we know exactly how to care for our land to benefit the world now and 100 years from now. By using our land, water, and natural resources wisely, farmers can protect the planet and nourish hungry people too. Cassidy, maybe when we grow up, we could become agricultural scientists or conservationists. Of course we can, Cody. We are Can-Do Cowkids. Boy, this family ride through the pasture turned out to be a really fun adventure, don't you think? We are sure glad you came along to help us out. I don't know about you, but Cassidy and I are getting pretty hungry after our big day on the farm. Let's head back to the farmhouse and make some delicious and healthy beef pizzas for supper. Would you like to join us? The food is great and the company is even better. Let's eat. Now that the supper is done and dishes are washed, it's time to get ready for bed and hit the hay. Looking back on our fun day on the farm, it was sure a busy day, wasn't it? We moved the missing calves back in the pasture. We hauled the fallen tree branch and patched up the fence too. We even scheduled an appointment with our veterinarian who will help keep our herd healthy. Mom and Dad are so proud of all the hard work we did today. Your Can-Do Cowkid training is now complete. Congratulations. And now that you are Can-Do Cow Kids just like us, we can all achieve our dreams if we set our minds to it. There are so many fun and exciting beef careers to explore. Someday we could all become farmers, ranchers, truckers, auctioneers, cattle buyers, stockers, feeders, agronomists, veterinarians, egg scientists, conservationists, and so much more. And all we need to succeed is a Can-Do Cow Kid attitude. Work hard, dream big, and never give up. The possibilities are endless, so choose the path that makes you happy and go for it. Anything is possible. And you know why? Because we are Can-Do Cow Kids. That's why. The end. Thank you for listening. Until next time, I'm Amanda Radke, joining you from the ranch.